My niggas is hot and you niggas it's not. We slide through your block and we hitting the op. Call little Glizzy, he loaded the blicky and hit a dummy nigga right at his top.
Before YBN Nahmir teamed up with World Star Hip Hop to drop songs like Glizzy Hella Geekin, I Got Stick, and his breakthrough hit Rubbin Off The Paint.
I've been coolin' laying low, but I'm not taking the seat. But just know a nigga back in this time I won't leave.
Before he got a major cosign from Vince Staples, who dropped a freestyle remix of YBN's hit song.
When they kill my little homie, so I'm back on the east. Catch him on Anaheim and stash his mind in back of the seat.
Before YBN made some remixes of his own, including Lil Pump's Gucci Gang and Tay K 47's The Race.
If you look and watch, I put you in your motherfucking place. And bitch, you know I told this Glock I don't told no 38s.
Despite a ton of associations with the Bay Area, YBN Nahmir was born and raised in Birmingham, Alabama, where at the time of this recording he still lives with his mom, his aunt, and his cousins. Originally finding an audience online as a gamer, Nahmir impressed his fans with his freestyle skills while streaming GTA 5 gameplay. Encouraged by his gamer fans, Nahmir began recording songs, but what started as just a hobby quickly became the beginning of what could become a serious rap career. He's got multiple World Star Hip Hop exclusives and record companies knocking at his door. What's going on, guys? My name is Michael McCrudden, documenting the life and career of YBN Nahmir prior to fame, of course here for you on Before They're Famous. Now, while I was cruising on YouTube, I came across the YouTube channel Bean Boy Productions, which has a beautiful thumbnail, so I clicked on it. Let's take a look.
Michael McCrudden's bum ass did not make it.
Yep.
So Bean Boy himself gotta make it, yo. I gotta be making these power moves, cause I don't dance now, I make money moves. So yeah, let's get into YB before he was famous. I'll be reading off his wiki, cause I'm not very professional. If I do it right.
Well, that was a pretty dope video, bro. I'm sorry, I had a bit of a cold, had to take a break, but here we go, getting it done. Now, I've covered a ton of Soundcloud rappers in the past. I recently covered Lil Xan, be sure to check that video out. And as always, let me know who you want me to document next in the comments down below or on Instagram or Twitter. All right, let's get into this bio. YBN Nahmir was born Nick Simmons in Birmingham, Alabama on December 18th, 1999. He grew up living with his mom, his aunt, and his cousins, and as of mid-October 2017, he continues to live in his childhood home. Despite this, he is very often associated with the Bay Area of California. Many of the artists he shouts out are from there, and his flows sound like they're Bay influenced. This is basically because of his early internet activity, which had little to do with hip-hop. Nahmir, he told Fader, "I'm tapped in with everybody from the Bay. Mozzie, all of them. I used to be on the internet a lot, so my friends on the internet were from California. I was always around them online, so I started to sound like them. I think that's really why. Most of my friends that live in Birmingham, some of them are from Vallejo. I don't really hang around people from Alabama for real, except for my cousins and them. I guess that's what makes the big impact." Nick spent much of his early teen years gaming. At just 12 or 13 years old, he started gaming regularly on Xbox 360. His favorite game was Grand Theft Auto 5, and he would spend hours on end on Xbox Live, befriending and playing with kids from the West Coast. They would record and share their GTA 5 streams on YouTube and gradually build a small audience. The channel his gameplay was uploaded to is called CapGod1. The channel currently boasts nearly 150,000 subscribers, most of who subbed to the channel after July of 2016. It was registered way back on October 14, 2013, although his earliest video still available on the channel is from 2015 and it's titled Ayo Cap Cap God New Channel Intro, and it's a pretty high quality animated promo. Weirdly, the URL that video promotes now leads to a different, pretty much blank YouTube channel with 0 subscribers. Aside from that promo, nothing on the CapGod1 channel remains from before 2017, but this channel was young Nick's first creative outlet. He would also collaborate with RMG Remy and Rico Nasty. In fact, it was through gaming that Nick got the name Nahmir. According to his interview with the website Masked Gorilla, here's how he got the name. You probably heard of this N-word K Mort. He's been rapping and shit. I used to look up to bro. He's like my big brother and shit, and he got a twin brother named Nasser. This dude K Mort's real name Shamir? I'm like, wait, hold up. That shit sound cold as hell. You feel me? I'm like, hey bro, I'ma put that shit together since my real name start with an N, my real name Nick. So I'm like, fuck it, we thuggin', call me Nahmir from now on. So I just stuck with that shit because we were famous on that Xbox shit. Remember, only the most prophetic quotes you'll ever find are here and before they're famous. Nahmir's gaming live streams would begin to feature his freestyles. This built some clout around his rap skills, and he would eventually begin recording songs and post them on his own channel, Nahmir, which currently boasts around 29,000 subscribers. The oldest track on the channel is from March 2015. It's a song called Hood Mentality featuring Almighty J.
Rule number one, never trust a snake, nigga. They behind your back working with the jank, niggas.
While Nahmir no longer seems to be a key contributor to the Cap God's channel, he's got other things to do I'm sure, the channel has remained loyal, shouting out an early version of Rubbin Off The Paint as recently as August of 2017. Of course, that early music video looks a little different from the one you're more likely familiar with.
Say Lil Nahmir, where you been at? I'm just passing the breeze. I've been running up a check, that's why these bitches on me. I've been coolin' laying low, but I'm not taking the seat.
This song would eventually be the thing that changed everything for Nahmir, as he put it. Soon as Rubbin Off The Paint was doing numbers, I was like, yeah, we're gonna get on this music stuff for real. But prior to that, he considered rap to be just a hobby, and his recording setup reflects that. He records at home in a room on a blue snowball mic with a sock over it, because he doesn't own a filter. Before that, he used a Rock Band mic for production. He used a $100 program called Mixcraft 8, which he learned how to use by watching YouTube tutorials. But for a lot of his songs, he's linked up with producers. Early on, he used to use a bunch of beats that he found on YouTube, but eventually he got his own in-house producer known as Hood Zone. In 2015, aside from Hood Mentality, Nahmir featured on a song called Why by Kmore and dropped the song on his channel. He did a remix of the Cameron Jules Santana song Oh Boy, and he also released a freestyle recorded back in 2014.
You disrespect my niggas, then you gotta die. My niggas rowdy, bitch, we don't get no fuck. I'm walking bitch sagging with the 40 tuck.
In 2016, Nahmir dropped OVO, produced by Bravestar Beats, Mopsticks, LA Fitness, and a new freestyle.
Pull up on him with a black mask and a black flag. Now he dead, bitch, free my big bro. He got locked down on a fraud ass little gun charge. Say these little niggas, they be talking shit.
Despite the fact that for Nahmir, hip-hop was still, in 2016, just something he did when he was bored, originality was an important consideration he put into his craft. He developed a strong taste for rappers he considered to be out of the box, like Mozzie, Yada, Lil Yace, Key Glock, and Young Dolph. He was equally unimpressed by rappers who he thought sounded a little too much the same. He stated, "Everybody else to me, they just sound the same." He told Fader, "I get tired of that sound, I can't listen to them. It's like everybody try to sound the same exact way because they think it's gonna get them some fame. But nah, you've gotta be different." In early 2017, Nahmir got onto SoundCloud and started uploading his tracks there as well. Right now, he's already racked up an impressive 62,000 followers, and his biggest song has nearly 23 million plays. While Nahmir's focus on music began to crystallize, he started to lose his interest in school. He attended Clay Chalkville High School but found himself unable to focus on his schoolwork, and he began skipping class regularly. Part of this distraction at school was the fact that his classmates started to become fans, as they began to see him pop up on WorldStar. So far in 2017, Nahmir has uploaded a total of 21 new songs to his YouTube channel. The most popular is his Rock the Party freestyle, which has climbed to well over 500,000 views. But on WorldStar, his views would reach a whole nother level.
I'm cooking up in the lab like I'm Rick and Morty. 40 Papa, hit a mobster, turn your brain to pasta.
Rubbin Off The Paint was dropped on WorldStar on September 18, 2017. In just 3 days, it hit 2 million views and has since climbed to over 37 million. 12 days later, WorldStar would release Nahmir's I Got a Stick, which has climbed to over 6 million views. And just 5 days after that, Glizzy Hella Geekin would drop on WorldStar and quickly climb to well over 1.7 million views. While his WorldStar clout made it hard for him to get anything done in class, Nahmir has continued his high school education through online classes. He plans to graduate on time and attend his prom and pull up in a Lambo. For real. Nahmir says that he's got labels knocking down on his door right now, but he doesn't have any interest in signing just yet. He ultimately wants YBN to be its own thing and says his goal is to move his mom, his whole family, and his friends out of Birmingham and into a gated community. As for the rest of the story, well, we'll have to wait and see because this is before they're famous. Thanks so much for checking out this video. My name is Michael McCrudden. I've got 2 more videos down below you should check out. But as always, I don't know what else to say. Find me on Instagram or Twitter at McCruddenM. Let me know who's next. See you guys in another video. Boom! Although the earliest video still available on the channel is from 2015. It's called Ayo Cap Cap, God New Intro. Fuck me, I fucked that up.